What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails to Azure. Last time, we took on another one of our support requests, which dealt with us helping Chief Tolta investigate what his son has been up to, and we just kind of learned that there's been a guy named Minith visiting the village, and he works for the Quincy Company, which operates out of Calvert. It's basically a sweets company, you know, candy, chocolate, all that kind of stuff. And they want to use Armorica's honey to expand, I guess, their wares. We didn't come to a conclusion yet. Probably going to be something in a later date or later chapter that we'll have to come back for. But for now, it seems like that's where things stand. So now we have two more objectives or two more support requests to do. Both of them are within the city. We have to go talk to Raymond at the 2nd Division, and then we also have to go to Crossbell News Service. However, if this is another food one, we may just end up skipping that one, because obviously I hardly have any recipes that I found. Like, you just look right here, we have we have two recipes that I found. So, I'm most likely going to skip it if it's like, hey, we want you to make all this different stuff. But we can worry about that last. Actually, let's worry about that first. Let's go to the news service. Because that way, if we can get out of the way and it's, like, either not hard to do or we find out it's not something I'm going to end up doing, we can just skip it and do the other one. So, I guess to start things off, let's go to... Oh, new service is going to be in the Harbor District. So, that shouldn't be too big of a deal. Just making sure. My phone was not on silent. I don't want that thing going off during a video, so just wanted to make sure on that. All right, let's head to Crossbell News. I don't know if we're going to be dealing with Grace or what, but let's head inside. Welcome to the Crossbell News Service. Well, hello there, SSS. Are you here on official business? Good morning. Yeah, we came to follow up on a support request from the CNS. It was something about needing help with the gourmet guide. Of course, thank you all for coming. Are you able to start the request right away? Yeah. Our stomachs are ready. Yeah, we can begin whenever. Understood. If I could just have you wait on the 2nd floor then, the staff member in charge of the request will tell you the details. The staff member in charge, okay. Hello, my dearest SSS. Sorry to keep you waiting. I had a feeling it was going to be you, Grace. The probability was high from the start. Well, don't sound so disappointed. Can't you at least show a little enthusiasm? It's been forever since our last collaboration. We met the other day. Haha, if I recall correctly, your previous support request sent us on a trip across the state. What? Wait, just what are you planning to have us do this time? The request said something about gathering material for our gourmet guide, no? You know it. I got a proposal from the Crossbell Business Owners Association a while back. Apparently they were inspired by Mayor Croyce's efforts. Long story short, the CNS is teaming up with them to put out a gourmet guide. In conjunction with the Business Owners Association, what exactly does it entail? Basically, they plan to feature the best eating establishments in Crossbell State. Okay, thank God. I don't need to make stuff myself. And in addition to the coverage, each place is going to offer discounts and other deals to readers. You know how it is, keep Crossbellian Mirror local and all that jazz. Pretty nifty little plan, wouldn't you say? I think I get it. Sounds pretty innovative. Sure, but let's cut to the chase. Part of this guide is going to feature gourmet recommendations from some of Crossbell's most prominent figures, like Maribel Croyce from the IBC, for example, or Ilya, Theodore, and Eugene from Arkansas. Their goal is to get people talking by having some of Crossbell's celebrity citizens share their #1 picks, so that's why we were called in. And that's where the SSS comes in. You'll be taking part too. This is quite the request. I can't deny it's piqued my interest. But does the SSS really belong in a lineup like that? I ain't too keen on it either. It's always nice to be shoulder to shoulder with Ilya and Maribel, don't get me wrong. But I don't think we're going to be drawing in readers the same way they will. Let's not mince words here. We're the filler. No way, you can't seriously think that, can you? You guys have been blowing up. You've got real fan bases these days, you know? In fact, we've been getting lots of requests for lurid candids of your everyday lives. Please don't. I'm just joking. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is you guys are popular in your own right. If that wasn't the case, I never would have asked you here in the first place. Fair enough. What would you like us to do then? So you're on board? Good. Now let me give you the deets. First, you're going to head to whatever restaurant or food carts you can think of and try their fare for yourselves. What I want is for each of you to find a dish that speaks to your soul. It's got to be the bee's knees and nothing less. What's with all of these, like, bee and honey, like, like, references? After that, I'll have you all write a little article on your findings here at the CNS. So we have to go to eateries around the state and choose our personal favorites among them. Well, is the news going to be covering our bill? One problem, though. What if one of us doesn't come across anything they like? Have some faith, doll. You know how big Crossbill is. I'm sure you can find at least one thing that tickles your taste buds. But if it really comes to that, I'll just have you write a little something about all the spots you checked out. But that's only a last resort. Ideally, all 6 of you should have a favorite dish to introduce to our readers. Which means we're heading to at least 6 different places. Anything we should look out for or avoid, maybe? Let me think. Oh yeah, sorry, but everything at Michelin's already been covered, and someone else is doing the bars. Other than that, knock yourselves out. What a shame, that takes Trinity off the list too. Too bad, I'm sure Abbas will be disappointed to miss out on all those potential new customers. Sorry, Wazzy, I'll put in a word in with the guys handling the bars. Oh, and I've already gotten in contact with all the eligible spots, so don't worry about the tab we're paying. Oh, there it is, okay. As long as you identify yourselves, they'll be happy to serve you your signature samples. That sounds lovely, so we just have to try 6 places minimum, excluding bars or anything in Michelin. The main challenge is going to be pacing ourselves. We'll need to eat quite a lot for every one of us to find a favorite. I mean, this is a very nice job, though. We're getting paid to eat. Yeah, there's no rush. Take your time and savor everything Crossbill has to offer. Once you're all done, return to the CNS so you can report your findings. If I'm not in, just let Tria know, and I'll get back to the office in a jiff. Got it. We'll get started then. Well, I guess, so they said food carts are also okay, right? Hey, here to try the best noodles in the land, you're in the right place. Yeah, I guess so. We're with this SSS, and we're here about a request. Oh yeah, that whole deal. You're unlock officers. I'm about to let you sample the very best my cart has to offer. The very best, and it's all in the house. I call these my heavenly noodles. Eat up, ladies and gents. What a comforting presentation. That deep-red broth tells me this is going to have kick. And maybe a punch and a chop while it's at it. Aw, come on, give it a chance. Get past the heat and your taste buds will be flying right up on cloud 9. It'll probably feel more like Gehenna instead if our tongues are on fire. Well, here goes nothing. Lloyd and the others ate the heavenly noodles. Hey, you're right, it's spicy, but with a deep, complex tang. I won't deny it's delicious. My only concern is how hard it is to eat without splashing the broth everywhere. Good point, I don't think that'd be an easy stain to get out. It's always the ladies that are telling me these things. I say that if you enjoy the best darn noodles on the Eidos Sky, then who cares about a few stains? Damn straight. Randy? There's a whole world of rich flavors just beyond this bowl of spicy horizons. Combine that with these perfect supple noodles dancing in the broth, and you've got something only a real man could appreciate. This is it, Ozel. My man, this is the path of noodle you've been telling us about. Yes, you finally get it. Cherish it, young one. That's true enlightenment you're tasting. As a reward, I shall teach you the recipe that served as the foundation for these very same noodles. Master it and open the eyes to all your friends. Oh boy. Hey, thanks, Ozell. Randy was really into that dish. I guess that settles who's writing the piece about this place. Well, there you have it. So that's one down. I don't believe there's any actual restaurants around here. Besides the one food cart. In the Harbor District, I mean. Alright, well, we'll just cycle around then. Alright, let's head over to Residential District. Now, it needs to be a food cart. I don't think juice is going to count. Oh, okay, it does count. Hey there, can I interest you in some juice? Sorry, miss, we're with the SSS and... Oh, that thing? Yeah, I remember hearing about it. How about this then? It's... acerbic tomato soda, my latest product. That doesn't sound like my thing. As in the acerbic tomato? That's what I said. It's the latest and greatest iteration of my acerbic tomato juice. The soda makes the bitterness a little, masks the bitterness a little. That way, even acerbic tomato haters can enjoy its benefits. I see. Do we really gotta do this though, Lloyd? This might be the end of the SSS. You know the risks of being a police officer, Randy. Every day could be your last. Just try your hardest to keep it down. Everyone recovered 50 CP. Gah! I'm dying. Not before me, you aren't. The carbonation only serves to intensify this Gehenna-made concoction. Huh, you think so? Sounds like there's still a lot of room for improvement then. Anyway, this bellberry juice should work as a nice palate cleanser here. Well, this is absolutely delicious. What a stark contrast to the bitter drought that tomato juice was. This one is probably the better choice for the gourmet guide as far as anyone with taste buds is concerned. Yeah, but no one really jumped out at it, so that's probably not going to be one we write down about. Okay, CPD. I don't actually know if there's any restaurants up at the... I assume Orcus Tower must have like a food court or something. At least somewhere in there. Oh, the ice cream stand. We could try that. Hey there, craving some ice cream today? That's what we actually came to ask about. You see, we're with the SSS. So you guys are the ones on the job, eh? The CNS told me a little bit about it. I've been ready for this, so without further ado, allow me to recommend my one and only Septi-colored sherbet. You know what? That's actually a very good title because it had multiple meanings. Because obviously, you know, the Trail series Septium, but also Septi meaning like 7. So it had all the multiple colors. Well, now that sounds good. My newest creation, a frozen blend of several delectable flavors at once. I've even added bits of candy that burst in your mouth. The texture is an experience you'll never forget. I see, we'd love to try it. It's cool and delicious. The presentation is cute too, and I see what you mean about the texture. The candy just explodes on my tongue. Looks like it hit with the ladies of the SSS. Sure about that? Teotot looks like she got hit with a bad case of brain freeze. No, not quite. I was simply too shocked for words. The thrill of the popping candy, the creamy, refreshing coolness, and the perfect balance of flavors harmonizing on your palate like an optimized quartz loadout. That's a way to put it. This is it, the beginning of Sherbet Revolution! My apologies. Perhaps I went a bit overboard. I really wish that was voiced. Safe to say this one's Tio's new favorite. You think you could write about it for the gourmet guide? Yes, I would give it a sterling 5 out of 5 recommendation. I'm glad you like it so much. Be sure to come back sometime. I have plenty more where that came from. Alright, we got 2 out of 6 then. Randy and Tio are taken care of. I don't believe there's anything in here. There's no point in going to the residential district. There's no restaurants there. And obviously we can go to other towns too. Like it's all of Crossbell, not just in the city. Obviously, the bars are already taken care of, so we don't need to go to Garante. We can definitely go to this restaurant. But, oh, yeah, you're just a tour... You're like a tour guide guy. Oh, hi, Kate. The number of horrible traffic violations have been on the rise again. I understand laws are just rules the government slaps on paper, but you think people would follow them out of common decency. You'd think. You know those morals you learned back in Sunday school? Sadly, some people toss them in the trash the moment they turn into adults. Just don't forget, guys. Eyes on the road. Hands at 10 and 2. Oh, like on the wheel. Got it. And remember to pay attention to your surroundings, okay? Of course, traffic safety is my middle name. We'll keep that in mind, Kate. That is, if Noel ever lets anyone else drive. Alright. Good day, everyone. Welcome to Vinge Sept. Do you have a reservation with us? Well, not exactly. We're with the SSS, and... Oh, I've heard about that. So you're the ones writing the report, are you? Well then, please feel free to sit at any open table you like. If I may make a recommendation, our new seasonal herb pasta is absolutely superb. That sounds really good. Thank you, we'd love to try it. Munch, munch. Well, how do you like our chef's specialty pasta? It's delicious. The flavor is rich and intense, but with a light, refreshing afternote. You can taste each and every herb, and the texture is perfectly al dente. Oh yeah, spaghetti in a can this ain't. One bite and you know it's made by a pro. Haha, I'm glad you all enjoyed it. Maybe we should bring Kia with us next time. Sounds like a good idea to me. Thank you for dining with us today. On behalf of all of us at Vinge Sept, we look forward to your next visit. So, it really didn't stand out with anybody, unfortunately. I don't believe the department store has any. But there'll definitely be something over here. Oh, well, duh. The restaurant. The gourmet guide? Oh, yeah, Master did mention that, yeah. He's over in the kitchen. You should go talk to him about it. Okay. Hi, can I help you? If you want to place an order, you can do it at the counter. Sorry, but we're actually here regarding a support request. Ah, the gourmet guide. Yes, I know of it. This is our midday rush, but I won't turn you away. Find yourself an empty table. You'll be sampling the pride and joy of Long Lao, my peerless fried rice. Oh man, I can't wait. Sounds great. We'll go grab open seats. Delicious. Phew, you really know your stuff, Zhang Hui. Don't think you'd be able to get a masterpiece like this anywhere but Long Lao. You'd better believe it. Fried rice has always been one of my specialties, but I also recently improved upon it. This is why it is peerless. Nothing compares. Wow, you aren't kidding. Who would have ever shot a dish so simple could taste so complexish? I used to make fried rice. I'm not gonna do the she's eating food. I used to make fried rice all the time at the barracks, but this is a totally different dish. We're made by a professional. Don't forget to swallow. Damn. Look at her shovel it down the hatch. As long as she enjoys the food, I couldn't care less how she eats it. Would you like seconds? I made plenty to spare. Sir, yes, sir. I've never seen Noel like this. She's like a kid in the middle of a growth spurt. I think we know who's gonna handle Long Lao's write-up. It's all yours, Noel. Alright, so that's 3 out of the way. So now we just have to find something that appeals to Lloyd, Ellie, and Wazzy. I don't believe there's any... Yeah, there's no restaurants down there. I guess we could go get some bread. I would think that'd probably be the only last place in the actual city. And then I have to kind of consider, I guess we could go to the inn in Armorica, since they make food there. Alright. Oh, hey Lloyd, what's up? Bennett baked up a batch of her newest creation. Here, have a try. Thanks, Oscar. We'll make sure to enjoy it later. But if you wouldn't mind, we actually came to get your help with a support request. Oh, so that's what they're having you do, huh? Well, I'm flattered, honestly. I wish I could recommend all our breads. But if I had to pick just one, it'd have to be the Bennett Supreme I just gave you. Wow, really? Yep, wish I could recommend my own, but Bennett really nailed it this month. If you're looking for Morg's finest loaf, this is the one. Hold on just a second. Oh, hey, Bennett. I was just in the middle of recommending your... What Eidos name do you think you're doing? I'm not done refining that one yet. I am not letting my bread go into that gourmet guide until it's at least twice as good as yours. What are you freaking out about? It's already delicious, if you ask me. Whatever, just don't let me catch you shilling my stuff for me without my say-so again, got it? She's embarrassed. Man, I don't get why she always has to go ballistic on me like that. All I said was that her bread was good. Therein lies your answer, my good man. Guess Lloyd wasn't the only lady killer growing up in these parts. Anyway, seeing as Bennett's completely against it, could you maybe recommend something else? Guess I'm gonna have to. Alright, how about this? It's my latest creation, the Tender Cutlet Sandwich. Wow, this really melts in your mouth. This whole quest is making me hungry. Yeah, this sauce is something else. Great work, Oscar. Haha, thanks, buddy. I'm still developing it, though, so it'll be a while before we actually have it on our shelves. That's a shame. Would it be better not to mention it in the article? It's up to you, but I promise to hook you up with the final version once it's done. We'll certainly be looking forward to it. Well, we could go report to Grace now if we wanted. Then again, we haven't found everyone's favorite dish yet, so maybe spots to try. Yeah, I'm not going to give up until we try everything. I'm just trying to think if there's any other places in the city. I don't believe there is, though. So, I guess let's grab the car. Like I said, Armorica Village probably going to be a good place to try. I don't think Maine's has a... I mean, we could try the inns at each of the different places. We can't go to Michelin either. Alright, yeah. Let's just start off with Armorica. Yeah, the Ash Tree Inn is always, you know, promoting their, like, food and stuff, so... Hello, SSS. Welcome back to the the Ash Tree Inn. Looking for a place to stay or maybe a bite to eat? Actually, we're here regarding a support request. Oh, right, that. The Crossbell News Service already told me everything I need to know. So without further ado, let me treat you to my chef's special omelet rice. Don't mind if I do. This is delicious. Agreed, superb. The flavors of the rice, chicken, ketchup, and egg are simple, but together they make something amazing. Reminds me of how attuned Armorica is to the nature surrounding it. Nobody can truly say they visited this village until they've had some of this. Haha, all this high praise about to get me red in the face. Sounds like you're pretty fond of this dish, huh, Lloyd? I guess that means we found your recommendation then. Make sure to sneak in a few words about what a chill guy Goffin is. He's always hooking us up with some quality grub when we're in Armorica. Sure, I can handle writing this one. Alright. Thanks muchly. I'd appreciate if you guys could write something that drums up more business for us. Alright, so now just Wazzy and Ellie. We gotta find two places. I guess? I guess we'll head to Maine's, see if the inn there has any food to write home about, so to speak. There's also the little restaurant area in Ursula Medical College. The other day, some bracers came by to take out a monster. The other day? What do you mean? We just got the request today. Take out some monsters in the Northern Mountains. Oh, that's the one they already handled. Okay. They got it just fine, but they also said it was unlike anything they'd ever seen before. I've been hearing about a lot of monsters like that recently. I wonder where they're coming from. Well, hi there. Welcome to Der Ziegel Inn. Hello, we're with the SSS, and we're here about a request. Ah, so you're the ones handling that. The CNS already gave me the gist. How about this? I'll cook you up main specialty, stamina steak. I can only hope our stomachs have the room to spare. Oh yeah, you kids have a lot of other places you need to sample, don't you? I'll prepare some bite-sized servings in that case. We appreciate the consideration. Dang, even one bite on its own is pretty filling. Just what you want from a good steak. Yeah, I'm feeling more energized already. Well, of course, stamina is essential for miners, you know. Pair this dish with a beer and you'll be digging away like a grand mole in no time. I can't say being a miner sounds particularly attractive when you put it that way. True, but Gauntz and the others seem to enjoy it well enough. Well, Maine's miners are some of the manliest men in all of Crossbell. Anyhow, if you kids are ever in need of a nice hearty meal, you know where to come. You bet we do. Alright, well that didn't sell with Ellie or Wazzy. You would think some like very like high establishment, not to the, you know, not to assume that just because Ellie is high class that she likes high class food, but it would fit. But let's see, St. Ursula also does have a little eatery as well, so. But we're still gonna have to find one more place. Alright, let's try here. Hey there, welcome to Lectier. Can I help you to a meal? Sort of. We're from the CPD Special Support Section. We're here about a request we received. Oh, right, the Gourmet Guide. Someone from the CNS did get in touch with me about that. There's just one problem. What do you mean? The dish I'm offering needs a lot of time to cook properly. And unfortunately, I just plumb ran out. So sorry, but I'm afraid you're gonna have to wait until I've whipped up another round. Bad break for us, but if there's no dish, there's no dish. Pardon me, how much time will it take before a new batch is ready? Let's see, I just started on a new one last night, so should be done in about 48 hours from now. Come see me the day after next, and I'll hook you up. It simmers for 3 whole days. Those must be some rich flavors you're drawing out. I look forward to tasting the final product. Well, you're gonna love it. Just don't forget to drop by again when it's done. Wait, so... But... So are you supposed to hold on to the quest for, like, a while? So I guess we're not going to turn this one in, then. So I guess if you really want to 100% complete this quest, you have to wait the full 2 days. Alright, well, I guess we'll do that, but we can still at least... I'm trying to think. Where else is there going to be a restaurant? I wonder if any of Belgard or Tangram have any signature foods. Because they do have eateries in here, so... Oh, there you go. Hey, Randy, and I see you brought the SSS along. Anything I can get you? Hi, Estella. Actually, we're here on business, you see. Now that you mention it, I think it rings a bell. Here, I'll serve you some of the belly-full hot pot I usually make for the guardsmen. So the Bellegarde unit likes hot pot too. Who knew? My appetite is whetted. Glad to hear it. Sit tight and I'll bring a fresh pot over. Lloyd and the team ate the bellyful hot pot. Munch, munch. My, you can almost feel it warming you up from the inside. And it doesn't skimp on the meat to make room for all the vegetables either. You couldn't ask for a more nourishing dish. CGF training can get pretty rigorous. The guardsmen need filling food like this if they want to last. Well, I wish we could say the same in Erebonia. They're feeding them here at, you know, these Bellegarde and Tangram, you know, like normal people, but then at Corellia Fortress they're being, you know, fed slop. It's no wonder. We often have hot pot parties, but everyone always ends up fighting over who gets the biggest chunks of meat. When Randy was here, he would even sneak bites from other people's plates. Why am I not surprised? A guy's gotta take care of himself, you know? Alright, well, nothing huge out of that. Alright, let's go to Tangram. I don't think the police academy probably has any food. I don't remember seeing a restaurant when we were over there. Hello, Sergeant Major Seeker, visiting with the SSS today? Yes, it's good to see you, Mr. Temis. Sorry for the bother, but we're actually here for a support request. Oh yes, I do remember hearing about that from the news station. Our specialty here at Tangram Gate is the Tide of Plenty hot pot. You get to eat it as a group. So you serve a mean seafood hot pot here, eh? We'd love to try it. Sure thing, sit tight while I go whip up a pot. This is quite flavorsome. Yeah, you can really taste how fresh the fish is. Haha, that's the idea. Hot pots are easy and delicious, so we make them a lot here at Tangram Gate. Eating around a table together always puts the guardsmen in a fun, lively mood, too. Now I think about it, I've never had a meal like this with the Tessimus before. Maybe I'll bring them here next time I get the chance. For real? You want to take your downtown gang to the border gate to eat hot pot? I think I know who liked this dish the best. Perhaps we should let Wazzy handle the review for it then. I was hoping to weasel my way out of doing one, but I guess I don't mind too much. Alright, so the only one left is Ellie, and I'm really thinking that 48-hour one is probably going to be it. Plus, I don't think there are any other restaurants. I think we pretty much went to them all. I think we went to all the food trucks and all of the restaurants, so that's probably a good stopping point. So we'll save the rest of it for, you know, 40. So that tells me that this chapter is most likely going to have 3 days worth of stuff. So most likely we're going to end up having to save that, because I really I can't think of any other food places to eat at, so I guess we'll save it for the 48 hours. So I guess tomorrow it's going to say medium for the quest, and then the final day of the chapter, or at least, you know, the third day of the chapter, it's going to say short for the time we have left, so that's probably going to be good. Alright, so that's going to be it. That took a while to go to all these eateries, and I guess next time we will handle the last support request we have to do, which is the counterfeit caper. So we'll head over to the Crossbell Station and talk with Raymond about this request next time. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.